Bound for Glory 2013 results.
Yeah.
Go on then, open us up with the tag team title match.
Unexpected. I personally wanted Eric Young and Joseph Park to be at Bound for Glory, even if it was to lose. Gunner and Storm, what a pointless tag team that was. Seriously, they defended the belts like twice. It was like probably the worst tag team for a while in TNA. Bromans, I like Robbie E, and the other guys kind of growing on me as well. Yeah, so they're unexpected, but glad that they won instead of Gunner and Storm defending.
Ultimate X, Chris Sabin, Austin Aries, Manic, Samoa Joe and Jeff Hardy.
I'm glad Hardy didn't win. I'm glad Aries didn't win. I'm glad Samoa Joe didn't win, because he doesn't really need to, nor does Aries, nor does Hardy. But the whole thing with Chris Sabin, with the whole X Division title a few weeks ago, and then cashing it straight in for a world title shot and then having it a week, wank. Complete shit was what that was, and I've not really acknowledged that in my memory banks. Chris Sabin won this match. But I believe with this new X Division Championship, it symbolises a change, and they're not going to just use it as a stepping stone for the world title anymore. Hopefully they're going to bring it back to how it was 10 years ago even. So yeah, I wanted Manic to defend, just to put him over and make him a stronger champion, but Chris Sabin won. Oh, before you pause it, I'm liking Chris Sabin, like the new heel character is really good. I'm actually quite liking that.
But we got Gail Kim, ODB and Miss Tessmacher.
Right. Yeah, this wasn't a very good match. I would have had ODB win this. She's only had the belt 2 weeks, 3 weeks, but that's what TNA do, man. They, for such a long time now, they've treated the Knockouts title and the Knockouts like shit, and it's really fucking, it's bollocks really, because they're fucking just as hard working as the guys, you know what I mean? Gail Kim's a great wrestler, and so is ODB. I'm not a massive fan of Brooke, but she's good to look at. Yeah, I don't agree with who won this. I would have had ODB defend.
Bobby Roode and Kurt Angle.
Kurt Angle is an overrated piece of shit, right? He's a good wrestler, but he's not a great wrestler. Just to get it out of the way. I know I say it a lot, but why not say it in this video? Bobby Roode, great wrestler. Glad he won this match. Didn't like the way he won the match. He should have won cleanly. You know, small package, perfect plex, something along them lines. Just something technical, a technical wrestling move. But it was like an angle slam off the top rope, and then Bobby Roode gets up at the count of 9 and then falls on Kurt Angle. That to me is kind of weak, but at least Bobby Roode won. It's still a victory over Kurt Angle, and it's still paying him back for 2 years ago at Bound for Glory.
Magnus versus Stink the Clown.
No, I was never expecting this match to be anything at all special. Magnus is nothing on Doug Williams. Doug Williams, I could go on for quite a while about Doug Williams, but that's a guy they shouldn't have got rid of. They should have, like Bob Holly in his twilight of his career, used him not to put guys over, but to teach them respect, to teach them what wrestling is and what it means. That's what Doug Williams should be in TNA, a guy like that. But obviously TNA are fucking idiots and got rid of Doug Williams. Didn't care about this match, but it's good that Magnus won. It feels like they're either going to turn him heel, or they're just tweaking his character so he's got slightly more edge.
Wyatt And in this like most prestigious Hall of Fame that TNA's got, such a wonderful idea. They was going to induct Kurt Angle tonight. Sting, one of the greatest wrestlers that ever lived, Stink the Clown, was inducting him, and Kurt Angle turned it down. What do you think of that?
I personally believe that the TNA Hall of Fame was just a desperate attempt to try and cash in on some WWE viewers that watch Hall of Fame every year. I believe that's all that was ever for. And the fact that Sting and Kurt Angle would have been the first two, I mean, you can't really think of Sting there, and it's like they've got rid of it pretty much, so you can't really... It's like the WWE Hall of Fame, it means fuck all at the end of the day. It's just done to make money, really. It's just a marketing scheme, is all the Hall of Fame is. But it looks like they've got rid of it, because Kurt Angle went, no mate, I've had enough of that. And it also looks like they're going to set up a feud, because Sting had the hump with him. Kurt Angle and Sting, how long have you been waiting for that match, people? Come on, I can't wait for that to happen. But at least, if that does, they're not involved in the world title match. So yeah, that's that. Hall of Fame don't mean fuck all in TNA. And, it's something they should have left for another 5 to 6 years if TNA was still about. And when AJ Styles was in his last year, if he was still about, it should have been AJ Styles in the Hall of Fame. That should have been the first person in the TNA Hall of Fame to give it credibility.
And then we got the main event, AJ Styles versus Bully Ray for the world title.
I still do really like Bully Ray, and he was brilliant. It was fantastic. Every single week, cut out and cut a killer promo. But like for the last 3, 4, 5 months, he's toned it down. He's not as edgy. He doesn't push the envelope as much as he should, and he just doesn't have the edge anymore. I still really like Bully Ray, and I'm glad he won the world title. I'm glad he had a run with it. I'm not glad that Chris Sabin won it for a week and then lost it the week after, you stupid motherfuckers. This was a pretty sick little match. Couple of good spots in it. 450 to the outside on tables and chairs. Sick spot. AJ Styles wins with the spiral tap onto exposed canvas. I don't know more damage that does to, but you know, whatever. But how long will AJ Styles' run last? Has he got the draw? Has he got, you know, has he got what Bully's got in terms of psychology, in terms of getting the crowd involved? And I mean, don't get me wrong, AJ Styles has got passion and he loves what he's doing. But that would have been Bobby Roode for me. That would have been Bobby Roode winning the world title this year, because yeah, it just would have been Bobby Roode. I like Bobby Roode more than I do AJ Styles. It would have been Eric Young, for fuck's sake. Eric Young should have had the world title 4 or 5 years ago. But that got squashed on its ass. Anyway, AJ Styles won. That's good. That's that. And I'll catch you next time.
No, you won't. I need...
Edit that bit out then.
I might leave that because it was funny.
Right then, fair enough. Leave that bit in. Go on, what's your next question?
Overall summary of Bound for Glory. Was it a good pay-per-view, bad pay-per-view? What would you give it out of 10? And is Bound for Glory on par with WrestleMania? Bound.
If you're talking about making money, business, you know, making money, then no. Not at all, because WrestleMania pretty much every year has got Undertaker, and he's a massive draw. You've got Brock Lesnar as a massive draw. Others are massive draws. John Cena, The Rock. Did I say The Rock?
Yeah, no, that's the first time you said him.
You know, those sort of guys, for the general public, are very popular and people want to see them. So, yeah, in terms of making money, then no, not at all. But in terms of wrestling, I don't know. This wasn't a great booked show, really.
That's what I'm saying. Is Bound for Glory on par with WrestleMania?
Probably not.
This is what? Bound for Glory 10 or 11?
When it boils down to it, it's about making money. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. It does matter to me who wrestles and what the matches are. But when it's Bound for Glory, it should be something special. Something should happen that you don't see coming, and nothing did happen. It was just like, oh yeah, it was like most TNA pay-per-views is just like a 3-hour Impact. You know, wrestlers do step up their games and they do things you don't usually see them do on Impact, but pretty much it's just, I've seen it before, and it's never anything that amazing or that special. So that was the first question. No, it is not on the same level as WrestleMania. I forget the other questions.
Rating out of 1 to 10.
I don't know. 6. That's being generous. Maybe a 7, but that's the higher. You know, 6 is like just over average, obviously. So probably 6.57 out of 10, something like that.
Alright. Next, say see you later.
Thanks for watching, guys. And I'll catch you next time.